Hi, I am Jebasingh, the director of Officers IAS Academy. Many students, when they are in college, they want to write civil service exam and become IAS, IPS, IFS once they complete their degree. So many want to start the civil service preparation while they are in college itself, but they do not know what to start. So I thought I'll make a video so that those who are in college, they can make use of the time which they are investing during college days towards civil service preparation is in the right direction. So I thought I'll make this video. So first and foremost step is know the pattern of the exam. So you should know there will be a preliminary exam, then mains exam and interview. Preliminary consists of two papers, that is general studies and CSAT. It is an objective type paper. Mains examination is descriptive type paper. 9 papers will be there. In the 2 papers, English and any language, say Bengali or Hindi or Tamil or Telugu or Kannada, whatever be your language, the second language. Both these are qualifying papers only. Out of 300, you have to just get 75. The balance 7 papers, that is general studies 4 papers, optional 2 papers, 1 optional 2 papers and 1 general essay paper. So these 7 papers will constitute 1750 marks. Then finally interview stage 275 marks. So I have kept in the description of this video the pattern. So you can go this year's civil service notification, I have given, just go through it. First you have to know what is there, what is the pattern of this exam. So once you know the pattern, the next step you have to do is by heart the preliminary syllabus. See, in this notification itself, civil service exam notification, preliminary exam, under preliminary exam heading, under the syllabus, there will be a clearly given syllabus, polity, economy, environment, like that. Now, you know that syllabus, by heart the preliminary syllabus while you are in college, main syllabus, general studies part, you try to go through it. So that all 4 papers, you will know what is what. No need to by heart, but at least when you are in college, know what exactly is there in those 4 papers. So this is the second step. The third step is start your NCERT book preparation. Now what books you can start now when you are in college? First you can start with 6th standard to 10th standard, history, geography, civics. Then 9, 10, 11, 12, yes, economics also. First you can start with history, geography, civics. Now whether you have to take notes, not required. You don't need to take notes and all. Just whatever you think is important, just underline it. How many times you have to read NCERT book? Yes, if you are in college, at least 2 to 3 times you can keep reading those. 6th standard to 12th standard, those NCERT books, school books, it's not very difficult and all. So first time you can read it, second time you can read it. Read like a child. Try to explore it. No need to by heart. Just whatever you think is important, underline it. Whether you have to go to the specialized books in polity, economy, environment, I'll suggest not required. When you're in college, see, I always say the art of clearing civil service exam, I always tell Officers Academy students, don't go in depth and all. Yes, you need to read the specialized books, but at right time. That too only up to a level. See, say for example, Constitution. Now Constitution, to what depth you have to read? Yes, the same Constitution you can complete it in 15 days also. The same Constitution you can study by taking a degree, for law degree, yes, 5 years. Or the same Constitution you can do up to PhD also, 7 years, 9 years, 10 years. Say history. History you can study 15-20 days also. Yes, if you take a degree in history, 3 years also. Or do PG also, another 2 years. PhD, another 3-4 years. See, so much is there in history itself. But our intention is to clear the civil service exam. That's why I tell Officers IAS Academy students, see, it's like a ocean where you have to cross it so that you can reach Labasna, Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration. If you start taking deep dives for each subject, by the time you come out, your age will be over, attempts will be over. So no need to do that much. Know the art of swimming. You have to cross that. There ends the matter. To cross that ocean, what all required? What knowledge? So that much alone is enough. While you are in college, I'll suggest, yes, NCERT books are enough. Once you are completing your college, then you can go for the specialized books. Specialized books also, don't go for too many books. I always tell, see, I've cleared the civil service exam twice. First I got All India 294 rank and got into IRTS. Again wrote, got All India 59th rank IAS. So confidently I can say that, see, to clear this civil service exam, you don't need to read 10 books for a subject. Read one book 10 times with understanding. That is a better approach. That is a smart way of preparing. Anyhow, to clear this exam, you don't need to score 100 out of 100. You have to score preliminary. If you're scoring 50%, you are going to clear. Mains and interview combined 50%, you are going to be in top 50 ranks. That is what is the thumb rule. So, to get that, what level, because there is a time frame also within which you have to clear. So, I'll always suggest, no need to go for specialized books and all, selected books. And as of now, when you are in college, just confine your studies to NCERT. Next, you can choose your optional subject now while you are in college. Now, which optional to choose? You should not go by the trend and all. Many people say this is the trend, this optional is scoring. No, nothing like that. No optional is scoring, no optional is not scoring. It all depends on you. So, when you are choosing the optionals, never go by someone else's advice. How to choose an optional? I wouldn't recommend any particular optional, but how to choose the optional. There is a method of choosing an optional. Certain things you have to do before finalizing an optional. I have made a separate video on that. I'll keep that video in the description of this particular video, so that carefully you have to choose. It is like marriage. Okay. So, you have to see that particular optional which may suit for you may not suit for another person. So, you have to follow that particular method and choose. Don't go by others' advice. Next, go for previous year questions. Now, when you are in college itself, see, you can, in the UPSC website, previous year questions, last 2 years or 3 years, see the preliminary question, see the mains question also. But don't get disheartened. Oh, this and all they are asking, I don't know. No, you cannot know. Now only you have started your preparation. You are reading NCERT books parallelly. So, just to know how questions are asked. For that, you see the previous year question, so that you will understand, oh, preliminary this way they are asking, mains this way they are asking. So, as of now, don't get panicky after seeing those question papers. Now, if you want which NCERT, already I told about NCERT also, and previous year questions, in case, yes, it is all freely, of course, hard copy you can get it in the market, the NCERT books. Soft copies in the NCERT website itself, it is given, but still, if you want what NCERT is, you have to read. I already told you history, geography, civics. However, if you, I'll keep a Google form at the description of this video. If someone wants that this content something, we can send it free of cost. Okay, just you can fill in case if you want, or else go to NCERT website, download those NCERTs. But I am a little old person. For me and all that hard copy is underlining. However, the younger generation, many of you are going by this trend is Evernote, this, that, you can take notes. If you are comfortable with that, go with the soft copy. Next, regarding current affairs, you can start now. How to start for current affairs preparation? Just read Hindu newspaper. Now, if you refer in net, they say Yojana, Kurukshetra, Press Information Bureau, Hindu paper, lot of things they'll say. Now, you will have constraint of time. Within the given time, you have to start. Even when you are preparing, I always tell Officers IAS Academy students, you don't need to read too much. Better leave it to the specialized people. That was my approach during when I was an aspirant. So, I'll always say here in Officers Academy, more than 25 people are dedicated just for preparing on Officers Pulse, which is a current affairs online content. It is available free. However, my suggestion is you can do it after completing your college. You can refer those Officers Pulse. As of now, 45 minutes read the Hindu newspaper or any other English newspaper. When you are reading, whether to take notes, no need of taking notes. Because you start taking notes again and again. Today we will write something about Israel-Palestine war. Today something is happening. Tomorrow one more development will happen. Next week another development. No, you cannot keep adding papers. Just understand. What I will suggest is, when you are reading, have an atlas with you. Israel-Palestine war is going on. Okay, where is Israel? Where is Palestine? What are the countries surrounding Israel? Where is Jordan River? Whether on the eastern side or western side of Israel country? Where is Mediterranean Sea? There is a Gaza Strip. Then there is one Egypt nearby. Just go through the atlas. Say when you are reading newspaper, suddenly you are seeing Australia has won the cricket match. Okay, where is Australia? See that. So, I will always suggest 45 minutes now you can dedicate when you are in college, dedicate for newspaper, and one newspaper, have an atlas. That much is enough. No need to go for Yojana, Kurukshetra, Press Information Bureau. When time comes, that time also you don't need to write this much. Whoever is condensing it and giving it according to the requirement of the exam. I told Officers Pulse. Now that way you can make use of it. As of now, no need of Officers Pulse. Just concentrate in your newspaper because this is very important. And the next point what I am going to tell is, see, most important is your time management. Now, when you are in college, you have to concentrate in your academics also. So, better please be very clear that, see, without a degree you cannot write the civil service exam. So, better concentrate in your studies also, in your academics, means college degree also. But in what is this time management? Every day dedicating 2 to 3 hours. Always have a diary with you and note down how many hours. Say 10th of March I have studied this many hours, 15th March, 16th, like that every day write how many hours you are able to study. Now you cannot dedicate too many hours also, but it will be in the right direction when you know how many hours you are investing every day through civil service. Next, form a small group. One small group will help you to sustain your preparation. In your college itself, there may be some seniors, some juniors or other department students, your own class students. Now, make it as minimum as possible, a small group of aspirants, so that weekly once you can sit and discuss. Okay, discuss means I am not someone who will say go for group discussion. One will read history, another will read geography, then history person who has read, he or she will tell the other student, then that and all will not work out. They say prelims or mains or interview, you are going to face it alone. Okay, so this group discussion and all, in my view, no, don't indulge in those things. But weekly once, when you meet, you will know, oh, this many hours, all of us are studying. It will sustain the momentum so that you don't lose the momentum. One more important thing, when you are in that group, try to avoid unnecessary gossips, don't deviate, and most important is, don't think, oh, that person is reading this many hours, I couldn't read this many hours. No, please compete with yourself, never compete with others. When I was in my preparation, actually during my college days, school days and all, I was quite average student. There were many better students, academically talented, bright students. They all wrote along with me, but I cleared. Many didn't clear. The reason is I didn't compete with them. I competed with myself. For me, how much it is required to clear the civil service exam? 50%. So to get that 50%, every day I will keep moving. If I start competing with others, then mentally I will start losing confidence in me. Stress will increase. So I will always suggest, compete with yourself, don't compete with others. So why that group is to sustain the momentum. Next, wherever your college, nearby there will be some government library. Today in government libraries, there is always a civil service section. There will be some many aspirants who are preparing for the civil service exam or state service exam. They will be preparing, the government library will have books and all. You can occasionally go there, but no need to make friends and all. No, just go there, observe, try to see, oh, this many people are studying. So that fever is there for you, and you can also make use of the government library, or your college itself, there is a civil service section. So where government, some books related to civil service exam, you can make use of that also. Next, in your college, in case NSS or NCC, something is there, you can join. Immediately don't get panicky, especially final year students. Sir, I didn't do NCC, I didn't do NSS, can't I clear the civil service exam then? Boss, when I was in my college, I didn't join NCC, I didn't join NSS, nothing like that. However, in case if there is an option, go for NCC or NSS or some sports, whatever possible, if there is a possibility only. But don't involve too much there. Don't try to become true NCC volunteer, NSS, no please, because your goal is not to become a great NCC cadet or NSS volunteer. No, your goal is to clear the civil service exam. So, if there is a possibility, get a certificate, and don't think only if you get a certificate it is going to help your civil services exam, nothing like that, but you can do if there is a possibility. Next, most important step. Now, I have seen during my preparation also, some people want to become IPS officers, so they do start going for horse riding and all. Why? Because they'll say, no, every day I have to go horse riding. Later when I become an IPS officer in National Police Academy, I have to do horse riding now. Boss, why you are wasting your time? When you clear IPS, the National Police Academy, the best trainers are going to train you. And I have seen some students going to gym 3 hours, 4 hours every day because they will be a strong IPS officer. Boss, that is all not required. Then you later will become a gym master only then. Better. Nothing wrong in going to gym. Do 45 minutes, 1 hour, so that you are physically fit. There ends the matter. Don't indulge too much, because they are not going to check all these things, how many hours you spent in gym or horse riding. No, that are all peripherals. What is important? Whether you are going to clear the prelims, mains and interview. So, always your goal should be towards this civil service exam. Okay, so the academic part, the subjects, history, geography, civics, means constitution, so you should always go in this direction only, because many in the college get their things, they are not focused towards studies, rather they get diverted in these things and later lose the track, and once they come out of the college they may not be able to clear the civil service also, because they have lost the track. So, always know what is required for the exam. Once you clear, yes, the best trainers, whether in Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration or National Police Academy or Sushma Swaraj Foreign Institute for IFS, yes, they are going to train you. They are waiting there to train you once you clear the exam. So, always focus towards the exam. Next, when you are in college, some may start teasing you. They may say, hey, what you are behaving like IAS, IPS, IFS now itself, always with books, don't show off too much. Please don't bother about such comments, don't get demotivated, disheartened and all. It is very natural. I'll always say, it is better not many people know about your civil service preparation. But however, practically someone will come to know, some of your close friends may also tease you. Don't bother about those things, just you keep focused, because I was not very good during my college days, my academics and all. So, in case if someone sees and they say, what, you're not even clearing the semester properly and you're going to become IAS officer, then we'll get disheartened. Na? So, better not to tell. But in case, if it happens, don't bother at all. You keep focus towards your studies. As I told you, your studies is not only the civil service exam, also your academics, because you need a degree. Last step, most important step. Now, you have started the civil service preparation when you are in college, weekly twice. If you are a Hindu, go to a temple, spend 10 minutes. It will make wonders. If you are a Christian, go to a church, spend 10 minutes twice a week. If you are a Muslim, go to a mosque and pray for 10 minutes just twice a week. See, this is going to remove the stress factor in your preparation. And in case some of you say, sir, I don't believe in God, I'm an atheist, then meditate. Okay, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever the meditation requirements are. I always feel better, we'll work hard, leave the success part to God. Because if once you start feeling God is there to help me, your stress will automatically come down. The exams and all will appear, but however, don't think God will just give you by miracle and all, nothing will happen. But if you work hard, then God is there to help you. So, please follow this meticulously, weekly twice, at least twice a week, just 10 minutes, whatever be your religion, go to that particular your religious shrine and pray for 10 minutes, which will make a lot of difference. Friends, I hope this video was very useful to you. Just in case if you have doubts, you can leave it in the comments. I'll try to clarify. And someone wants some content, like officers pulse is not required, but some other content if you want, NCERT and all, I will left a Google form in the description of this video. You can fill it, we can send the details also, and it's free of cost only, don't worry. And any other doubts related to civil service exam also, you can definitely post it in the comment. I'll try to clarify. And in case if you are not an aspirant, but some of your friends may be aspirants, they are studying in college, some of your relatives, please share this video to them so that it will be useful for them. If you make use of the methods I have told, you will be in the right direction towards the civil service exam, so that once you complete your degree, you can write the civil service exam and clear and become an IAS or IPS or IFS, whatever may be your dream. Thank you from Israel Jebasingh, the Director of Officers IAS Academy.